Hello guys, it's Nolan here, and today I have got a exciting video for you guys. So, these are all a bunch of records I just got recently, and I didn't buy these actually. These actually belonged to my uncle, and who unfortunately, sadly, passed away recently this year, this past summer. And but back when he was alive, this was his entire collection of records, and basically my dad was over with my family, and he passed, and all of these were over at like my grandma and great grandma's house, because he was staying over with my grandma and my great grandma. And he packed it, and he brought these over here, and basically I basically, as you guys know, I do have a few CD reviews on here, and but I do like records too. In fact, that's my record player right there, and there's all the records right over there. I got some more over here. There's more right there. I got this one too, so it's just this one too. But anyway, basically what my dad was over at my grandma and great grandma's house, and he basically passed them on, and now basically they're mine, and so I'm taking care of these, and so basically what we're gonna try and do is I'm gonna keep all the ones that I like, and we're gonna try and sell try and sell the ones that he that are good, because there's some really good stuff in here. I wanted to kind of show you guys. So I kind of started going through these already. I saw pretty much all these. There's a ton of them. There's almost as much as that in there. As you guys can see, there's a really big stack. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start taking a look. There's quite a few well-known artists in here. There's some like current bands, famous well-known rock bands, and just a little bit of everything. So basically, I kind of started a stack of all the ones I like, but actually I put them back. I could just to kind of restart this video, but I'm gonna kind of separate these into ones I like and ones that are interesting. And yeah, I thought this would be a cool video to share on YouTube with y'all. So basically, how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna separate the ones into two piles. So one I do like, or stuff I do like, and ones that maybe we're gonna sell or give away. Or maybe I might give them to my dad. We'll see. But over here is gonna be the pile I like. So anyway, our first record is Foreigner. I don't know what this album is called. I believe it's called Double Vision. I'm sorry, kind of hard to read. But this is Foreigner. This is by Foreigner. Foreigner is actually pretty famous, so that's the first one. That one's actually kind of an interesting one. I might give that one to my dad. Next up is Elton John, Blue Moves. I'm definitely going to keep this one. My uncle actually really liked singer Elton John a lot. My grandma actually loves him too. I don't dislike him. He's a good singer. He had like, there's like 4 Elton John records in here, so, and that's actually one of them. So there's gonna be like, there's 3 more coming up. Actually, there's like 3 more. Next up is next up is Leonard Skinner, Gimme Back My Bullets. I've never heard of this album. I only know like one Leonard Skinner song. They are pretty famous though, so I'm gonna keep that one. John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Double Fantasy by John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I remember my uncle telling me he had a John Lennon and Yoko Ono record. I didn't know he had this one though. That's pretty cool. I like that one. He has this one's a really great album, AC/DC Back in Black. I love AC/DC. I'm a huge AC/DC person. My great grandma actually got this one for me for Christmas one year, but that's a great album. I did not know he had that one. Another great album, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. I love this album. This one's honestly my favorite Ozzy Osbourne album. This one's actually, I didn't even know he had this record. This is a very interesting record, but this is actually a soundtrack from a movie. It's National Lampoon's Vacation. This is actually a pretty famous movie. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen it, but it's with actor Chevy Chase and actor Beverly D'Angelo. I actually really like actor Chevy Chase a lot. I've seen, other than the Lampoon movies, I've seen like a couple other, or I've seen one other movie with him. But anyway, this movie came out in the early 80s. It came out in 1983, and this is the soundtrack from the movie. This is a really cool album. I did not know that he had this album, actually. Next up is Pink Floyd, The Wall. This one's, I think, the older version of The Wall. I don't know why it doesn't say Pink Floyd, The Wall in front of it, but well. I like this album a lot, actually. I like Pink Floyd. He also had, I think he had a couple more, I think he had a few more Pink Floyds as well. Here's another Elton John, Honky Chatiyu. I've actually heard of this album. This one's, I think, quite a well-known album, if I'm correct. Boston. I think this one's called, I think this one's Boston. I believe Boston's 1976 album. I'm not quite sure, but anyway. That's that one. He had a couple Bostons, actually. AC/DC, another AC/DC. I love this album. My mom's sister actually got this one for me. My mom's sister actually knows this song. My aunt actually knows this song. Dirty Is Done Dirt Cheap. This one's another great album. I love this one. He actually had a couple. I think this one was the other AC/DC album he had other than Back in Black. Next up is Queen. My great-grandma actually got me a Queen record for Christmas. One year I like Queen, actually. Queen are a great group. This one's actually an 80s album by Queen. I don't know anything about this one, though, but Queen are great. Here's a third Elton John record. This one's Madman Across the Water. This one's another pretty famous one. This is from the early 70s. Oh, Tiny Dancer's on this album. That's cool. I forgot Tiny Dancer's on that album. And listen to that. Next up is, my uncle's got a few of these, actually. Led Zeppelin. He's got a few Led Zeppelins. This one's Led Zeppelin 2. Very famous album. He also loved, another favorite band that my uncle loved, ZZ Top. He loved ZZ Top. Some of my great family also loved my grandma and my great-grandfather also loved ZZ Top as well. I love them too. They're a great group. I think they make some really great songs, and I love how they're just like the same three guys playing, or they're just like this. They were like the same three guys for 51 years. That's very cool. This is a compilation album by them. It's called The Best of ZZ Top. Another Foreigner. I'm not crazy about Foreigner, so I might give this one to my dad. But yeah, I don't know much about Foreigner. I only know like one song by them. But this one's called Head Games. This one I might listen to. It's called California Jam 2. I think this one's might be like a live album or something like that. I'm not sure, but oh, there's some Aerosmith on here. I've got an Aerosmith record. I like Aerosmith, so I guess I'll save on to that. And this one is, I thought I had the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This one's actually Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees, but oh, and there's a couple. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. There's multiple bands on here. Oh, never mind. This one's. I thought he told me actually. My uncle actually told me he had the whatchamacallit, the Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I think it was the original version from 1967 when it first came out, or I don't know. I guess it was this one. Maybe you meant this one. I don't know. Anywho, that's cool. I think these might just be covers of Beatles songs. I'm not sure. And this one doesn't have. Oh wait, never mind. This one is. Oh, it looks like he might have just bought this one, but this one's Led Zeppelin In Through the Outdoor. Another Led Zeppelin, actually. John, I don't know this one. There's a little bit of country music actually in here. He had a few country music records. John Connolly Busted. I don't know this one. It's interesting, the cover. Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. That's a good one. I like Willie Nelson. Saw him in concert. Journey Evolution. That's another good one. George Jones, I Am What I Am. I've never heard of him. Might look some of these up. Ricky Saggs, Live in London. I've never heard of him either. Keyed Up. I don't even know who this is. I've never heard of that one. Lee Greenwood, You've Got a Good Love Coming. I've never heard of him. And is this, what should I call it? Dolly Parton? Is this Dolly Parton? Heartbreaker. It looks like it says Dolly right there. I can't read that. I can't really understand what that says. And this might be Dolly Parton. I'm not sure. Interesting. Can't tell who this is. Oh, it's I think it's the Eagles. What was I say? I can't really read that. Maybe my dad won't want that one. Bob Seger. My grandma actually likes Bob Seger. You know, my uncle actually liked Bob Seger. He was a Bob Seger fan too. I might listen to maybe some Bob Seger. I guess maybe I'll put that right there for now. Roger Salon. I don't know how to say that actually. Salon. I'm not sure. Saloon. I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. Would you like to meet someone? Oh, he's in handcuffs. He's handcuffed to that girl, looks like. Oh, he's in handcuffs. It's interesting album cover. I've never seen him before. I've never heard of him. Can't even pronounce his last name. That's weird. Oh, Sammy Hagar. I like Sammy Hagar. Is pretty cool. He's okay. What's this album? I've never heard of this one. Standing Hampton. Yeah. That one's interesting. Which one's this one? Molly Hatchet. Flirting with Disaster. I've never heard of. Is that looks like a male. Molly's a female name though. I guess it's maybe a male? I don't know. I never heard of Molly Hatchet. Oh, this one's a great one. Def Leppard, Pyromania. I did not know he had this one. This one's actually a really good one. This one's a great 1983 one. My favorite song on here is Photograph. I like Def Leppard actually. Def Leppard's actually pretty cool, so I'm gonna keep that one. Another Eagles one. This one's Eagles live one, I think from 1986. I thought it was 80. It's actually 86. That one's a Eagles live one. This one's another great one. I've seen this album cover before. Boston. This one's another Boston one. My favorite song on here is More Than a Feeling. I love that song. I'm gonna keep that one actually because I might listen to the other ones, to the other songs. Fleetwood Mac. I've heard of Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac are pretty well known. I don't know what this song is called though. Which one's that one? I guess I'll hold on to it. Maybe I'll look it up later. Another Fleetwood Mac. Oh, Tusk. That one's called Tusk. Another Fleetwood Mac. Rumors. Oh, my dad has this one. This one's The Police, Ghost in the Machine. This one's from 1981. That one's a good album. I didn't know he had that one either. Another Led Zeppelin. This one's Led Zeppelin, I think 4, I believe. I actually have this one. This one in my collection. This one's a really great one. This one might be my favorite Led Zeppelin, honestly. Can't tell what this one is. Does that say Asia, I guess? I'm not sure. Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh, George Strait. There's some country. This is another country one. I actually like George Strait, so George Strait's pretty good. Oh, these are more country ones. So Randy Travis, Storms of Life. Where's that? That looks like maybe Texas or somewhere. Maybe Texas. Oh, and Hank Williams. We actually have this album on our computer. I think maybe my dad has it on. I think my dad might have it on CD or something. But this one is Hank Williams Jr. Elton John. Here's another Elton John. Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 2. No. Oh, and the Steve Miller Band. I've never. Book of Dreams. Don't really know much about the Steve Miller Band. I don't know what this one is. What's this one? Oh wait, I think I'm at. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Wait. Oh wait, I know the song "Blue Collar Man" on here. Now I forgot who it's by. I forgot who. I just now recognize this album cover. I forgot who it's by now. I didn't know he had that album. That's actually pretty cool. I just now remember that I know one of the songs on there. It's called Blue Collar Man. I forgot, but I've forgotten now who it's by. If it comes back to mind, I'll let you know. Or maybe I'll put it in later. Ted Nugent, I think Ted Nugent's pretty good. Seen him before. James Taylor, I don't know much about him. Robin Trower, BLT. John Cougar. Oh, Billy Joel. He had a few Billy Joels here. I'm gonna look these up. Might keep these. Here's another 10. There's 2 Billy Joels. Glass Houses and 52nd Street. Another Ted Nugent. Catch Scratch Fever. I like that song. Oh, Genesis. There's a Genesis. Free Fall. Oh, another Bob Singer. Oh, this one's a great album. ZZ Top Tres Sombras. I love this album. Probably my favorite songs on here are I love this album. This one's a great album. That one's a great one. Dag Yellow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That kind of has a weird name, but this one's another great album too. Christopher Cross. I only know one song by him. No Genesis. Rod Stewart. My uncle actually liked Rod Stewart. No Rod Stewart. No Genesis. I'm gonna look up some. After this video, I'm gonna kind of research some of these and see if I can get more info about it. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I love this album. This is my favorite Pink Floyd album. I wanted that one on record so badly a few years ago. I didn't know he had that one actually. That's really cool. Oh, and another Journey one. Frontiers. That one's called Frontiers. Rod Stewart. Or not Rod Stewart. Little River Band. Another Foreigner. Oh, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's great. Thriller. Wild South End Boys. I've not heard of them. Rio. Or sorry, not Rio. Rio. I don't know how to say that. It's spelled R-E-O. REO Speedwagon. High Infinity. I don't know how to say that actually. I've never heard of them. Commodores, Natural High. Oh, Hall & Oates. My dad loves Hall & Oates. We're almost done, guys. We're getting down to the end here. Jim Croc. I got a name. Super Tramp. Men at Work. I think I've heard of them. Jerry Rafferty. I think City to City. We have this album on our computer. I think my dad also has this on CD. Looks like a Hank Williams one. We have that one on CD. Nicolas Cage. Oh, Nicolas Cage is a famous actor. Actually, I saw him getting into a car once, actually, believe it or not. I didn't go say hi to him, though. I haven't seen any movies with him. A holiday comedy like no other. Ernest Saves Christmas. I haven't seen this movie, actually. I think this might be another movie soundtrack, just like the Vacation one. Logan's Run. Bad Company. I think I've heard of them. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I've heard of them. Oh, this one's actually a famous one. This one's another Eagles one. Hotel California. That one's a famous one. You know, my uncle and my great my grandma love like the Eagles. My grandma likes the Eagles. So does my dad. This one's Louisiana. What does that say? Roi? I can't really read that. Eagles Long Run, Face Value, Phil Collins, American Women, The Guess Who, Three Dog Night Harmony, Three Dog Night Golden Biscuits, another Three Dog Night Golden Biscuits. Hold on, is the record in there? I don't know if this looks like, I think this might just be the sleeve. Oh, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton's good. I kind of like him, actually. I've heard of him. Another James Taylor. We're almost getting down to the end, guys. I'm sorry. There's just a lot. Because he really liked music. Heart, Dog, and ones that say Butterfly. I'm sorry. This is Butterfly. Couldn't read that at first. Never seen that one before. Bill Paxton. Ice-T. Is this? I think that might be the band actually. Ice-T's, and I do have one Ice-T vinyl. Ice-T is actually pretty cool. Ice-T is actually in a rock and roll band actually now. He used to be, I think he used to be an individual singer, but now he's in a musical group. I think he still does some solo stuff too. What's this one? Phil Collins, Hello, I Must Be Going. I've never seen that album, but it's an interesting cover. Medusa Trapeze. I've never seen that before. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I think I've heard of Nash and Young. Ooh, that one's a great one. I'll get to that one in a second, but Never Surrender Triumph. Oh my gosh, this one's a great one. I love Paul McCartney and Wings. I am obsessed with Paul McCartney. Wings at the Speed of Sound. Oh my god, I love this album. I'm definitely keeping this one. That's me. I did not even know my uncle had this one. This is like one of my favorite albums ever. Or Paul McCartney is one of my favorite singers ever. And this one's actually by Wings, but my favorite song on here is Let 'Em In. Or actually, my two favorites are Let 'Em In and Say Love Songs. And I just can't wait to listen to the rest of this album because I love Paul McCartney. I'm obsessed with him. Dan Fogelberg, Phoenix. Actually, there's a band called Phoenix. I don't know if that's them or not, but I think it might be either. I don't know. The Doobie Brothers, Minute by Minute, but I like some. Joni Greggins, I don't know who she is. Oh, we got 3 left. So, no Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. Bad Company, Another Bad Company, and last but not least, this one's interesting. Oh, this one looks interesting. Lyrox, Keep the Fire Burning. Okay, so that's all. So that's all of them. Pretty much these ones right here. I'm gonna do more research on and maybe look up also these ones. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I am so excited to start listening to these records. He had a great collection, and me and him liked a lot of the same taste of music, and he liked a lot of the bands I liked, which were like Wings, Elton John, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Rod Stewart, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Like he liked a lot of like current bands and stuff. And just one thing I like about this collection is there's so many like good records in here. Like there's so many like well-known like rock and roll bands in here, like bands that like everybody's heard of, and it's just kind of a good kind of mixture and stuff of music and stuff. And I feel like that's the same kind of deal with like every record collection. There's some of like a little bit of everything. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any of these, and let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below. And let me know which one of which bands or singers you guys of these that you guys like in the comments below. And this was so fun to do. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.